Hello and welcome to my little unboxing video. So I just ordered this hull on Facebook. I thought they were used. It's Continuum, grand prize being, I think it's the grand prize being the Q card pack with the Q captains. Now I can play as the officially best faction in the entire game, despite the fact that the cards are hit or miss. I've got the Mirror Universe Daenerys. I was hoping to get another Daenerys at some point. I thought, well, this is a bundle, I may as well pick this up. I really got the bundle for the Q cards, because I'm more of a casual player, so I like cards like these, fun ones. And then it came with ourselves an Intrepid, the USS Intrepid, and the Sabotage Resource. This one has the Ready Room Resource. This one also has the Ready Room Resource. Yeah, I bought these in a bundle, roughly 30 bucks on Canadian, I think. But this video is mainly for these guys right here. Those I'll probably do their own video for, or I'll just review individual cards. So you can only have one of these because it's a resource. Is this thing autofocus? Apparently not. Okay, I'll just read it. Start with 4 mission tokens on this card. During the activation phase, when you roll once per round, you can use one of these 4 abilities. During activation phase, you can after you reveal your move, you may add up to 2 to your speed. That's cool. So it's like a mini Geordie LaForge. 2 at the start of the combat phase, you may increase your captain skill by 2 until the end phase. That's also good. Any time you may replace. So according to the new rules, that means at the beginning of any phase, you may replace 1 evade or scan or battle station with the equivalent, with one of the others, I mean. So that's nice. I think there's an upgrade, one of the few upgrades that are good on the Pasture does something like that. There's also, I think, a Maquis upgrade, and one that came with, I think, the Hathaway that did a similar ability. Let's see what else. Prevent your captain from being disabled or discarded by an enemy ship captain or upgrade card. So that's good if you're fighting Vidians, I guess. Or maybe some other weird things like that new Borg weapon. Oh dear, I'm tearing it. No. Well, I mean, I'm going to use these anyway, so it's not like I'm reselling these. I think there's somebody who wants to buy that Intrepid, but I really want the model because I bought the animated pack, and the animated pack came with a tan model, whereas this is a silver model, so this works better with the animated pack because the animated Enterprise was silver. Okay, so you got your Admiral Action token, but what's interesting about this one is there a way to focus this? I have not used this camera in so long. I'm sorry. It actually has Q written on here. Q, 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 Q. -1, so he's not the best Admiral. Ah! This is an uncomfortable position I'm in. Okay, let's see. Think fast! 1 point Q elite talent. During the roll attack dice step, when attacking with your primary weapon, you may discard this card and disable one of your other upgrades to gain +1 attack die for this attack. Or during the roll defense dice step, you may discard this card and disable one of your other upgrades to roll +1 defense. Okay, so it's... I would say it's... Oh shoot, I forgot. I gotta use my rating system of 0 to 7. I would say this is on a 0 to 7, this card, it's good because it's only 1 point. If it was anything more, I'd say it wasn't good. So I'll put this at if 1 is bad, 2 is good, 3 is... No, 3 is okay, 4... No, okay, sorry. It goes 0, this card is detrimental, terrible, don't use it, why was it made? 1 is bad, 2 is okay, 3 is good, 4 is good, and I would use it. And 5 is great, 6 is great, and I would use it. And then 7 is fantastic, like it's my favorite. I guess there's more behind that rating is because I've seen some people take ships that they admitted were good, but they said, oh, I have a better card, so I'm not going to use it, and then they threw it in the bad pile despite them saying that was a good ship. That's why I have a really weird rating system is because some cards are good cards, but there are better ones out there. But it doesn't mean the card isn't worse. It just means that there's other ones you would play. It doesn't make it less of a good card if you have a smaller collection. It's still a good option to use it, right? Right. Okay. So yeah, this guy is a 4. He's good, and I would use it. That is an elite talent. Special rules for Q. Okay, so important thing to note, the rules of initiative did change since now, so they aren't technically first in initiative. Basically, this just explains that the Q takes first initiative under the old rules. I think that means they move last, shoot first. I always get confused as to what they refer to as initiative in this game, because initiative normally means doing something first, and they usually, I think, mean attack first. I prefer doing something first as opposed to attacking first when I play. So to me, initiative means, oh, you move first. Okay, so let's see, Q2. I don't actually know what he's from. He's obviously from the next generation, of course, but I don't recognize him. This upgrade count... Oh, it's a question mark upgrade. It can count as a crew, elite talent, tech, or weapon upgrade of your choice. Whenever a friendly ship within range 1 of your ship receives damage, you may discard this card to transfer all that damage onto your ship. I like this. It's 5 points. I should pair this with some of my like Borg support ships or some of my other short support ships. He's definitely a support ship card. I don't know if he's the best support ship card, because you'd want him on a strong support ship, because often support ships tend to be weak. But the Queen's Vessel Prime is a support ship, but it's not weak, so I could throw him on there. That would be nice. So 5 points for this. It's a discard, considering that it could save a ship from like a 9 dice attack. I would say he's a good card, and I would use it. Maybe not a great card. Ooh, I think it comes down to how you use it. I would say he is a great card, actually. Great card, and I would play him. But he's only great if you play him properly, I would say. If you don't play him properly, like you throw him on a small rinky-dinky support ship, then that ship's just going to die. He's going to get that ship killed, probably. I don't know. It depends. I guess you could choose not to use it, or you could deliberately throw the ship away. Or you could use it to trigger off self-destructs. Aha, here we go. Here we go. Q Captain. It's not going to focus on it, so I'm just going to show you that, and I'll just read it. Rotate your ship 180 degrees. Place a number of auxiliary power tokens beside your ship equal to the speed of the maneuver you received this round. You revealed this round. It's Captain Skill 2. It's not really a nice Captain Skill. 1 point. That's nice. Elite Talent. A 1-point Captain with an Elite Talent. Now that's cool. That is cool. Also, this ability, I think it'll be fun, because I want to throw it on Voyager and make Voyager pull a 6 forward, spin around, and then receive 6 auxiliary power tokens, just because that would be ridiculous. He's also an Admiral. Sorry about that. So then he's a -1 Admiral, so he's not that good of an Admiral. I think you're really playing, if you want to play him competitively, and I don't know anyone who would, you take him for the Elite Talent slot for 1 point. That's probably what you would want. Although, actually, now that I think about it, you could use this ability more than once if you use it as a fleet action, because the ships would not already have auxiliary power tokens from previous turns. One move you might be able to do is one thing you might be able to do is you might be able to have your ship moving forward, backwards, forward, backwards, forward, backwards. With him, you might be able to pull that off. Okay. Q female. This is another one that people might like because of the 10 captains go. 7 points. I don't know a more expensive captain, but it's 10 points. The ability sucks. It's almost as bad as... yeah, actually, I'm just going to say right now. I should just say Q. He's an okay card, I would have to say. I mean, as a one-off ability to perform one... He's an okay card because of how dangerous the ability is to use on yourself. So basically, He has a major debuff in that you get a bajillion, you can get so many auxiliary power tokens. But he can also let any ship perform a come about. Or he could perform a come about. Or all sorts of crazy stuff. So that would make him a great card. But he gives you a whole bunch of auxiliary power tokens. So that's not a good thing. So I'm going to put him in OK because I really don't know where to put him. Sorry. Yeah, OK. So we've got you female. Her ability, I'm just going to read it out. Place one of additional shield token beside your ship. When taking damage this round, remove this shield first. If all of your shields are destroyed by a single attack this round, your ship suffers any addition to its hull from this attack. Damage is increased by 1 normal damage if the shield token is unused. Remove it at the end phase. Why not just take an evade? It's gonna hurt you because even if you have 0 shields, you use this, then you're gonna suffer 2 damage. You're gonna lose that shield, and then it's gonna hurt you again because of her ability. So unless you need to cloak your ship, or you need to protect yourself from an upgrade that says if the ship has no shields, she is. Sorry, camera died. I need to make this quick. So she's listed as a bad card, unless you want that Captain Skill 10, but there's other ways to get it for probably cheaper than that. So bad card, possibly even a 0. But that skill 10, I like that. So she's not a 0, she's just a bad card. Quinn. He is 2-point discard. He cancels a hit or a crit. That's it. Yeah, kind of thematically fits for a suicidal Q. Okay, so let's look over. So, he's okay. So we've got ourselves a great I would use, but he's only great if you know how to use him and you use him properly. Because if you just want to throw him on, because he's probably not going to do that much. You need to use him the right way. Think Fast is a good I would use. Q I would totally use just because, but in my rating system he's technically just an okay card because he's both really good and really bad. So he's just okay. Quinn, I mean, if you have the Delta Flyer, you basically have him because that hull plating, I think it was parametric hull plating, he's basically the equivalent of that, but he's crew. And then Q female, which I would probably also run. I'd probably run, I don't know if I'd run these two together. I might run them together for fun, just because. But I would want to run her with an Admiral who can boost her up to 13. If I even own one. I think I might own a Klingon that does that. But yeah, so she is a bad card in terms of her ability. In terms of this, I love it. This is these two things here, the elite talent and the skill 10, is the only thing keeping her from being, why does this card exist? In the 0 pile. So yeah, I should probably also rate the resource. I've never run this resource, I really don't know how well it's going to be. I guess we'll say I could see myself using it. I'd say good I'd use for 5 SP. I mean, if you compare it to a normal card for 5 SP, this is a great I'd use. If you're looking at it from the terms of resources compared to other resources, it's good, I guess, because there's better resources. But yeah, I'd say this is a technically compared to other upgrades. If we judge this as an upgrade card, it is a great card, and I would use it. However, I would probably use the flagship over this, but I'd still use this anyway if I didn't have one. Anyway, so those are the Q cards. I think I'm going to end the video now, just because this camera's being a bit tricky. Although I did discover I can actually plug this thing in, but I don't know what it takes. I don't know what type of cord it uses. Anyway, have a good day.